Taylor Swift just finished her Eras tour, but she's not out of the spotlight quite yet, as a new video of her and someone from her team has gone viral. Now, just a couple days after Taylor ended her Eras tour, she made her way to Children's Mercy Hospital in Kansas City to spend some time with the patients and their family members. She surprised them, took photos and videos, and even made some TikToks with fans. But as she was leaving, there was an extremely awkward moment between her and one of her team members. In the video, Taylor was seen exiting the facility surrounded by security and staff members, but when one started chastising a fan for videotaping her, Taylor was not so happy. The clip began with Taylor walking down a long hallway as the fan filming yelled from behind the camera, "Thank you for coming." Taylor grinned and waved at the fan, but suddenly a woman who was a part of Taylor's team started yelling at the person who was recording. "You're not supposed to be filming," she said angrily. But Taylor quickly came to the fan's defense as she grabbed the woman who was reprimanding her by the shoulders and turned her body away from the fan, adding, "It's okay, it's okay." Now, many people applauded Taylor for her reaction, while others slammed the lady for embarrassing her. "The way she grabbed that lady by both arms to shut her up, Tay said no being rude on my watch," one person tweeted. "We do not deserve her at all, not in the slightest, not even a little bit, not even at all," said another. "Not the old lady embarrassing her, OMG, it's a hospital worker filming, not some paparazzi," someone else added. While fans noticed that multiple other people were filming the star, they were trying to give this lady some grace, saying maybe she didn't want the person to film Taylor and post it right away, as it would give away her location and it could potentially become unsafe. And that makes sense, but if that was her intention, she could have been way nicer about it. Now, it was also revealed that during her hospital visit, Taylor asked a little girl what she wanted for Christmas, and she told Taylor that she wanted a brand new Dyson Airwrap. The next day though, the girl got a present from Taylor herself. It was the Dyson Airwrap, which cost around $600. Taylor then added a handwritten note that said, "In case Santa doesn't come through." Now, this is honestly just so sweet and special. Now, while Taylor was there, she also brought copies of her Eras Tour book that was just released and signed some copies for some of the fans. It was also Taylor's 35th birthday on December 13th, and it's been revealed that her boyfriend Travis Kelce threw her a surprise birthday party, and the theme was her Eras Tour. Brittany Mahomes shared pictures from the recent celebration on Instagram, where she was seen wearing a shimmering silver fringe mini dress with knee-high boots that paid homage to Taylor's Fearless album. Her husband Patrick Mahomes wore a suit reminiscent of the I Can Do It With a Broken Heart costume change skit from the Eras Tour as well. Now, other pictures show Taylor in a black dress and her signature red lipstick with her hair pulled back. She posed with Brittany along with Chiefs wag Lindsay Bell, who rocked a lover-esque outfit, and Taylor's friend Ashley Avignon wore a snake around her neck in respects to the album Reputation. Now, partygoers dressed up for the theme with feather boas and colorful clothes to go with different albums and eras, and friendship bracelets and light-up bracelets were worn as well. Taylor had a meaningful and memorable celebration for her big day and was showered in gifts from Travis, who also gave her countless roses, said a source who spoke with Page 6. The insider revealed that Travis hired a private chef and bartender to cook and make cocktails for them. He had his gifts delivered beforehand so they would be a surprise. Now, the athlete also had jewelry engraved especially for Taylor, and it seemed like this was a nice way to end the year off for the star, as she's had such a huge year. Now, her 149 show Eras Tour reportedly earned a whopping $2 billion in ticket sales, according to the New York Times. Now, her tour was record-breaking as well. Not to mention, she released a new album this year, The Tortured Poets Department. Now, earlier this month, she made a post saying, "Top streamed artist and album on Spotify this year. You guys are unbelievable," she said in her Instagram stories. "One amazing thing to find out going into our last weekend of Eras shows. Thank you." And I mean, she had over 26.6 billion Spotify streams in 2024, which is honestly just insane. While she did have a great year though, she also had her fair share of controversies. Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl blasted Taylor for her tour. He suggested that she only lip syncs while on stage and dubbed her sell-out tour the Eras Tour, while saying that his band actually plays live. While performing at the London Stadium, Dave referred to Taylor, who was playing the same night on the other side of the Capitol in Wembley, to boos from some fans. He addressed the crowd, "We were joking about the Taylor Swift tour earlier. I know that she's on her Eras Tour. I tell you, man, you don't want to suffer the wrath of Taylor Swift, so we like to call our tour the Eras Tour. We've had more than a few eras and more than a few effing errors as well. Just a couple. Now the band leader then clarified that's because we actually play live. Now to great cheers he continued, just saying, you guys like raw live rock and roll music, right? You came to the right place. The next day though, as Taylor performed her third show, she addressed these comments. She wasn't going to let him disrespect her entire crew, as during the show she told her audience, what you just did is an unforgettable moment in not just my life, but every very single one of our crew. The band that's going to be playing for you live for these 3.5 hours tonight, they deserve this so much and so does every one of my fellow performers, and you just gave that to us so generously, we'll never forget it. Now something that actually proves that she sings live is that night when she was strumming her guitar, standing at the mic, when she suddenly announced that she had swallowed a bug and asked the audience to pinch hit and sing the lyrics. Taylor did her best to continue to sing, but she soon stopped, turned to one side and started coughing. Now she made a quick recovery, jumping right back into the song and finishing it off flawlessly. Then Taylor was then called out when her and Travis attended the men's US Open because they weren't acting how they should have. At one point in the game, cameras panned to the celebrity couple as they belted out the iconic 2000s rock song, I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness in the stands, with a clip of the moment going viral online. While Taylor fans and a portion of tennis fans were in awe at her and Travis's sing-along, others took aim at the couple for lacking decorum and putting on a show for the cameras in New York. One user wrote on Twitter, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are pure cringe at the US Open, this looks completely forced and unnatural. Another commented, no other couple in the celeb world would love the cameras this much, we're still not buying it. And a third said, no one acts like a 15-year-old on her first booze cruise at the US Open. It's a US Open, not a football game in honky tonk, maybe just really trash versus class, I don't know. Now not to mention people were calling out their extensive PDA. Taylor and Travis were spotted standing up, hugging and kissing a lot throughout the game, but everyone around them was just sitting nicely and being quiet. A lot of people called out the couple for being obnoxious. But just a few weeks before this event, it was announced that Taylor and Travis's relationship was fake. A PR document was leaked and it showed an outline of what to do when Taylor and Travis broke up, which was set for September 28th. It had talking points about how they would announce the breakup and steps they would go through to make it seem mutual. Now after it spread online, a spokesman for Full Scope, the company listed for orchestrating the fake relationship, insisted that it was entirely false and fabricated and was not created, issued, or authorized by this agency. Now because this got leaked, some fans think that Taylor had been acting irrationally to get the conversation changed. I mean, after the supposed fake contract was leaked, Taylor and Travis were seen together non-stop. It seemed like they were working overtime to try to prove to the world that, oh, we're still together. Now, if all of this happened in 2024, I can't wait to see what happens in 2025. Well, that's all for our video today, and are you a fan of Taylor? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.